How did it feel stepping into the Marvel universe?
It was incredible. Like every single step of the way, I just think, I can't believe I'm here. This is amazing. I even like go to the offices, the Marvel offices, looking around and seeing props from the films and knowing how big of a deal this is. I kind of I never got used to it.
You're like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you feel like a childlike part of you came out, like, for the whole process?
Yeah, I mean, it's like putting on that suit and standing there looking at it thinking, oh my God, this is like a superhero.
Yeah.
This is a legitimate superhero.
It's so legitimate.
And even last month, well, not even a month, a couple weeks ago, I was working on Captain America 3, and I'm standing around some of the other Avengers, and it's like, oh my God, this is new.
So I have an ant fact for you.
Please.
I just read that the queen ant, when she dies, almost the whole colony dies. So I feel like that says a lot for empowerment. Is there a powerful female or female ant that inspired your role?
I've always been fascinated by the idea of the queen bee or the queen ant.
Yeah.
And I do think that you see a lot in nature, matriarchal systems, unlike our human systems. I don't think that we don't need to be like spiders and eat our lovers after
Right.
they give us their eggs or their sperm, and we don't need to kill the whole colony when we die off. But I do think there is something to be said for female leadership and what it looks like and how different it can look from male leadership. And ants run a pretty tight ship.
Oh, they do. Do you think your characters will have super suits in upcoming movies?
I certainly hope so.
Wouldn't that be great?
Wouldn't it? I have very cool racing gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, sleek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the stomach. I got, good size.
Like
You know
a
what I
fanny
mean?
pack in the
I would be a
front?
different, I'd be like a different kind of looking Ant-Man. You know what I mean? In the movie.
Beetle
I'd
Man.
just be gliding with my
Lady,
and my-
Ladybug
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Ant-Man?
I'm like, bam, bam. Different powers, probably.
Sounds really intimidating. Did you know the Ant-Man comics before signing on to play the villain?
I had encountered Ant-Man in some Avengers comics, in the West Coast Avengers. Actually, I don't even know until recently he didn't even have his own comic book. Even the old ones, it was Tales to Astonish. So he was this very important character who had never really gotten his time in the spotlight to have his own comic book. So it's great that he has his own movie now.
And in your typical action movie, you have the demolishing of buildings, you have explosions, but in Ant-Man, it's like a contained, kind of mess, because they shrink, and at the most, you have a 20-minute cleanup for an action scene.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like this,
Yeah.
moms must love Ant-Man.
Yeah, no, this is, it's a movie where the third act battle is in a little girl's bedroom, so it's fun to sort of be down in the action. There's a big fight that happens on a train set, and when you're down in it, it feels like two guys fighting on top of a train. But then you're able to sort of pop out and see the real world perspective on it and see that it's just this thing happening in a tiny corner of the room. And that was something really fun about the movie, is it takes place in the real world, but we get to view it from a radically different perspective.